My name is Raffael Lomas. I'm from Israel.
So first, I guess this is a pretty broad question, but just tell me your story, I guess.
Which one?
Uh,
No, I'll focus. I'll try to.
yeah,
I'm an Israeli. I'm a sculptor and a TED fellow, and being relevant for here and now is really in the last 6 and 7 years. You like me to look at you and in the camera.
me,
Yeah.
yes.
So there's in my understanding was to try to see what are the possibilities of using my knowledge in creativity, being a person that is dealing with it for more over the 20 years, to take it as a tool for social change. And being here, San Diego in Sanita, so far away from where I'm based in, there is an attempt to try to see what are the possibilities to use creativity with relocated Syrian refugees here.
Interesting. So could you talk to me a bit more about your earlier days in Israel, I guess?
My early days?
Yes, your early
Well, when I
days.
was when a
Yeah,
baby?
yes. I guess from there on up.
Wow, I'm 54. It will be long, but I'll tell you here again to be more accurate for here now. So I was born in '62. Yeah, so I'm 54, and I'm a son of a survivor, Holocaust survivor. My father is Holocaust survivor, and yeah, so I was born. I think I was a nice baby, a happy child, and many years after, I really realized that when I was born in '62, my country was 14 years old, in fact. And when I went to school or when I went to the doctor, the teacher was a teacher and the doctor was a doctor, and everything looked natural and normal. But yet, what is a 14-year-old country? It's a baby country. So I'm saying it because things take time. Identity of a country or identity of people. It's a long process. Here, my family name is Lomas. Lomas is a Spanish name. I don't speak Spanish. My father is not Spanish. He's from Poland. And this is for a result that 500 years ago, his family, not him, back old, they were deported from Spain, the Jewish people, Inquisition and so on. So all of that are very much thing that through my own creativity, my own works, I'm dealing with, identity and language and how do you know who you are and what are the questions you deal and how you take decisions and because when you create, while I create, there are endless possibilities, which color to use, which size, what material to use. You have to choose. You're obliged to choose all the time. Million decisions, and they're very quick. And there's no guide. How do you choose? How do you know what is right and wrong? So your intuition becomes more and more clear, okay, to see the possibilities. And those are tools I wanted really to believe are tools to be able to use not only in the realm of art, but in real life. In real life. So those are part of the thing that I'm trying to do here.
That's amazing. So, as I guess a child or as when you were younger, how did you deal with the identity crisis of being kind of not really in a new country, but rather a part of a new country itself?
So as I said, as a child, I had no idea it's a new country because
Yes, yes,
I was born, I grew up as a child. You take what you have as this is the way.
yes. But
This is
as
the
you
way.
grew
But
up,
as growing up, and mainly after even it comes to you when you become a father, right? When you are supposed to take care and to lead a newborn. And I really discovered many things that I didn't realize. My father never sang me lullabies in his language, right? Because he was a survivor, and after the war was over, he immigrated. He was the only survivor from his family. He lost his parents and his sister, and he was adopted in London, in England. So he was 16, and he decided, I don't know if yeah, he decided, he put his energy to be able to complete his studies, his high school, and directly went to learn agriculture and first degree, second degree. And when he was in the middle of his 20s, he decided to come to Israel. He knew nobody, right? So never mind, he met my mother. They were young people, and they fell in love, and they came to Israel together. So here is a survivor, got married to a British woman, fell in love. As new immigrants, they really decided to put their language they know, English. My father never went back to his original language, Yiddish. Never. It maybe, his memory in this language was too hard, so he adopted English. But it was never his native language or his mother's language. And my mother, as being a Zionist, came to Israel, said, I don't want to speak English, I want to teach my children Hebrew. I was born like 4 years after they came to Israel, like really new immigrants. So I've never heard any songs or stories in Hebrew because they didn't have it, as they were not grown up. So it was a missing part. A missing part I discovered only when I became a father, like many years after. So missing part, growing and finding out that as an adult you have missing parts. It's a challenge. How do you deal with those missing parts? How do you connect for the disconnected part in your personality? And if you connect to disconnected part, are you connected or disconnected?